Mark and Emma had been together for nearly 3 years. Their relationship, at least to outsiders, seemed strong and happy. Mark was devoted, always going the extra mile to make Emma feel special, remembering important dates, surprising her with little gifts, and supporting her through everything. Emma, on the other hand, was charming and outgoing. She always had a way of making people feel comfortable, including Mark. He trusted her completely. Emma's birthday was coming up, and Mark had been planning something big. He wanted to show her how much she meant to him. He booked a private section at her favorite restaurant, invited all her close friends, and even ordered a custom necklace with their initials engraved. He spent days organizing everything perfectly. One evening, while Emma was in the shower and Mark was helping clean up her apartment after dinner, he noticed her laptop open on the couch. He went to close it but saw his name mentioned in one of the open chats. Curiosity made him pause. The conversation was between Emma and a guy named Lucas, someone Mark had never heard of. The more he read, the colder he felt. The messages were intimate, filled with inside jokes, flirty texts, and even plans to meet up while Mark was supposedly out of town for work. There were pictures too, selfies of them together, her in outfits Mark had never seen before, and even a few taken in places Mark thought were special just for the two of them. Mark's heart sank. He didn't confront her right away. Instead, he quietly copied the evidence, screenshots of the chats, saved photos, and even a couple of voice notes she had sent. He needed time to process it. He barely slept that night. Over the next few days, he continued to act normal, keeping up the birthday surprise while deciding what to do. The betrayal hurt more than anything he had ever experienced. But the more he thought about it, the more he realized he couldn't let her keep living a lie. Especially not on a day meant to celebrate her life and the people in it. The night of the party arrived. Everyone gathered at the restaurant. Emma walked in smiling, laughing, glowing in the attention she was getting. Mark was right beside her, holding her hand, kissing her cheek, playing the perfect boyfriend one last time. Dinner went smoothly, drinks were flowing, laughter filled the room. Then, just after the cake was brought out and people began singing happy birthday, Mark stood up and clinked his glass for attention. Everyone turned to look at him. He smiled briefly, then handed Emma a wrapped gift box. She looked delighted, expecting jewelry or maybe something sentimental. But as she opened the box, her expression changed from joy to confusion, then horror. Inside was a leather-bound photo album, and on each page were printed screenshots of her messages with Lucas, photos of their secret meetings, and copies of the voice notes she had sent him. Silence took over the room. Emma's hands trembled as she flipped through the pages. Her friends stared in shock. One or two gasped out loud. Mark didn't raise his voice. He didn't insult her. He just said quietly, "I thought you should get exactly what you deserve on your birthday." Then he walked out, leaving behind the chaos, the whispers, and a stunned room full of people who would never look at Emma the same way again. Emma didn't follow him. She couldn't. And just like that, the celebration became a lesson, one she would never forget.